And there's another terminology which we will be coming across in diffusion is ADC. What do you mean by ADC? Apparent diffusion coefficient. What actually it means is, I told you that restriction in diffusion, when you see this, here the restrictions are there. Can you see the arrow pointed here? The restriction for this is in this direction. Restriction for this molecule is in this direction. This is going to be this direction. So, the restriction in diffusion are going to be directional, and it depends on the structure of the tissues. And please make a note, the diffusion of the molecules can also occur across the tissues, especially from the restricted diffusion to the area of free diffusion. Please understand what actually mean by ADC is the net displacement of molecules is going to be called as apparent diffusion coefficient. So if it is freely diffusion means the displacement of molecules are going to happen. If I am going to quantify that, then it is called as apparent diffusion coefficient. Problem with this is capturing the data is not easy, because all these events due to thermal motion happens very fast. Yesterday I was mentioning about the EPA sequence. So I should have a sequence which is going to be sensitized to this motion. What motion? Diffusion motion. So I should create a sequence which is going to be sensitized to this sort of a sequence. Then that is going to be called as diffusion weighted imaging sequence. Basically what we do is we apply two gradients on either side of the 180-degree pulse.